This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. You chose to hit play on this podcast today. Smart choice. Progressive loves to help people make smart choices. That's why they offer a tool called Auto Quote Explorer that allows you to compare your Progressive car insurance quote with rates from other companies. So you save time on the research and can enjoy savings when you choose the best rate for you. Give it a try after this episode at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
We are the Morning X. Welcome to Monday. This is 99X. A lot has happened so far. We gave away $1,000 before 7 a.m. during Best Of, which, doesn't really mean that that's it. Wink, wink today. Also, someone had a chance on the show quiz to win. Did they? You can go to the podcast, have a listen, or you could sign up also to play yourself inside the 99X Freeloader app when we do it again next Monday. It's always Monday around 7:20. Right now, we will sleaze with Leslie Fram.
A lot of buzz for this new Julia Roberts movie called After the Hunt. In theaters soon, October 10th, with a really great cast. Io Edebri, Andrew Garfield, Chloe Sevigny. Yeah, it's a psychological thriller. Julia Roberts is a college professor whose past is jeopardized when she becomes embroiled in a sexual abuse accusation involving a student and a colleague.
So what do you think?
About what?
All of it. The student, the professor.
I think
She mentioned a favorite teacher of hers, a mentor. This person was less than supportive when she came forward.
So are you going to tell me why this is not true?
Everything about this feels like a cliche. She's exploiting this shallow cultural moment.
I used to think I could rely on myself, that I could trust my instincts about people, about myself. Now, I'm not so sure.
I support whatever you choose.
A reporter approached me.
Don't tell your story to someone who just wants to turn it into something they can sell.
That's your logic?
Misconstruing my need for privacy as having something to hide would be a mistake.
Respectfully, Alma, I'm not sure that it is.
She sounds very domineering in that clip.
She does.
And the Venice Film Festival, did you see the clip with her? This is I'm wondering now if she's in character or not.
Maybe.
Listen to her up with the panel.
Before we take the next question, I would just like to invite all my castmates to open their cans so the noise doesn't interrupt any of the incredible things we're going to say.
She was like this every day on set. When her can had to be opened, everyone's can.
All of ours would open.
It's like the microcosm of Julia Roberts. As a joke.
It makes sense to me now, a little bit.
Little OCD thing there, too. Glen Powell's been out promoting Chad Powers. I haven't watched it yet. The reviews aren't great. They're saying it's a waste of his talent. But
is it out?
Yeah, it's out.
Oh, I got to watch this.
On Hulu. And I don't like seeing these headlines that, it's not a good movie because I'm going to watch it anyway. But what do you think here, Glen Powell being interviewed, what canceled actor do you think he's talking about here?
One of the things that I'm not going to say who it was, but I was at a party and I showed up to the party and there was somebody that had basically been on the ropes in terms of sort of getting canceled, right? And there's it's kind of a big public. It was one of those Hollywood parties where it's like there are cameras and press and all that stuff. And this person had made some of my favorite movies. And I was like, this is great. And he came up and he said, "Nice to meet you." So I was like, "Oh, dude, big fan." And then a photographer said, "Hey, can we take a picture of the two of you guys?" And this person was recently canceled and it was
as of late,
not good. I was a fan of their work, but not a fan of their choices.
Right.
So I was just kind of being nice. But then when they want to take a picture with you, I realized very quickly how I was like, "Ooh, I don't know if this is a good idea." He clearly clocked that I was like, "Ooh, this is probably not a good idea." And I realized I was like, this guy, his face is toxic.
I looked at some of the comments and a lot of people thought he was talking about Johnny Depp.
I was just going to guess Johnny Depp or Charlie Sheen.
Well, Charlie Sheen's been canceled off and on for years, and I think Charlie Sheen would take a picture. So,
Oh, you're right.
who else could it be?
Johnny Depp is a good guess, though. That's who came to mind first.
Have you seen the story that's been rolling around about Ryan Reynolds saying that he had to use the F-bomb with his wife?
No.
I guess he was desperately trying to get Bill Murray for his John Candy documentary, I Like Me. He said he left like 40 messages for Bill Murray. And then finally he and his wife were going into some event, and he looks at his phone, and it's Bill Murray calling him. So she's like, hey, we've got to go inside. And he's like, F you.
No.
Yeah, apparently Bill Murray finally called. He's like desperate to try to get him. And then he said he even used his kid in one of the video messages he sent. And finally, Bill Murray got back to him. Yeah, I don't know why he's revealing all of this to us, but he is.
Man, they have a nonstop roll of things to release between products and gossip and news. Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively, it's just nonstop.
Did you see where Tom Brady clapped back at Dave Portnoy?
No.
Oh, yeah. Portnoy was like, I guess Brady is playing in this tournament in Saudi Arabia this March. I guess it's all the NFL stars, like a round-robin flag football thing. And Portnoy went on and said, oh, yeah, Brady's making $75 million for a one-day event.
75?
Well, Brady was like, He went on X and said, are we just picking numbers out of a hat and reporting them? While we're breaking news, Elvis is doing the halftime show. Babe Ruth is going to sign some autographs for fans. Also, I heard Dave prefers floppy pizza. Who cares about facts, right? Didn't take long to clap back at Portnoy. Wow.
Yeah, he's not afraid of. I mean, they have a history because Portnoy's, based out of the Boston area.
Yeah. More from Alanis Morissette on with Kelly Clarkson. I never knew this, but apparently when she released Ironic, the grammar police came out.
Oh, ironic. It's like the wrong... And I was like, shut up. It's just a great song. Did that annoy you?
The real irony is that I'm usually the grammar police.
That's what I know.
So it was awesome to get my butt kicked.
Yeah.
Years, it was awesome.
I loved it.
It was pure joy. No, I mean, linguistic peeps. We're a cruel bunch.
Yeah. Well, just so you know, your basic average bitches didn't care.
I didn't care when I wrote it.
I got to say it bigger.
So what, they're doing an interview and then they would just break into song?
Yeah, they're doing this like meanings behind the songs.
Oh.
But man, if anybody's going to sing with Alanis, Kelly Clarkson just nails it every single time.
That was a great line. The basic bitches didn't care.
Yeah.
That was nice.
That's your celebrity sleaze.
Actor Michael Rosenbaum, he knows some of the most talented people in the business, and now he's getting the inside story.
Talking with Josh Duhamel, did you ever suffer with anxiety?
I would put tremendous pressure on myself to deliver because if I didn't know what else I was going to do.
David Tennant, if you could do Hamlet, nothing should make you nervous.
I was on the floor of my dressing room in the fetal position.
I've been there.
The Inside of You podcast.
I hope you enjoy the podcast. We talk about mental health and life and all that stuff. Thanks for being here.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.